Every pig farm falls under one or two of the following categories. We have Pharaoh to feeder, Pharaoh to finisher, and feeder to finisher. We will discuss each of them and to help you decide which one will be better for you. You have a farm where the farmer's focus is on breeding the sow and selling the piglets after weaning. This operation is what we call the Pharaoh to feeder. There are farmers who also prefer to breed their sows, raise the piglets until they are matured and finally take them to the market for slaughter. This is what we also call the Pharaoh to finisher. Finisher because the pigs do not need any additional rearing. And finally, we have what is called feeder to finisher, where the farmer doesn't keep any sow, but goes in to buy weaned piglets or growers from other farms, raise them until they are ready for the market, and then sells them. These farms operate on a fill, raise, empty principle. They all have their negative and positive sides. For instance, farrow to feeder farms do not spend too much on feed compared to the remaining two. Less labor is required because the workload is not much. How much feeds can piglets excrete? Also, piglets often rely largely on the sow's breast milk for food, helping to save you feeding costs. Farrow to feeder farms also require less space. Its production takes 5 months on average. The gestation takes approximately 4 months and another month to wean the pigs. The negatives are that you do not make enough money from it unless you produce in large numbers and is able to sell them as well. In a time where your piglets are ready for purchase but you do not get the market, you begin to stress because your piglets might move past the feeder stage and you will be forced to raise them as fatteners, which is outside your production plan. With farrow to finisher and feeder to finisher, you the farmer has the potential to earn more money from a small number of pigs as well as selling the tons of waste they produce as fertilizers to gardeners and crop farmers. You don't worry too much about your pigs crossing a particular stage. Spending a lot of money on labor and feeding will be your major cost. Matured pigs will also require more space to keep. Hence, you can't keep more pigs, and that is why I say they take a lot of space. They take more time to make money. A farrow to finisher will require 10 months on average. That is, gestation takes 4 months, another 6 or 7 months to be market ready. Here is what I recommend for an African farmer. Go into farrow to finisher. This is the only one that promises you long run profitability and flexibility in Africa, especially Ghana here. The reasons being that there are a few to no restaurants or consumers in our part of the world that consume piglets as delicacy. If you target new pig farmers as your market, once they buy from you to start their farms, they are not coming to buy from you again the following year unless their pigs are dead. Are you a prayer warrior who can command for the pigs to start dying? If this doesn't happen, you will end up stocking more piglets on your farm than needed. Besides, you are not assured of continuous supply of piglets. Now that you understand the various categories of pig farming and their positive and negative sides, which one are you into currently? Leave that in the comments. And also don't forget to like and then share, subscribe to the channel.